have you ever had that feeling that there's gotta be more to life than just this? You know, the daily grind? Well, today we're going to dive into a really powerful Japanese concept called Ikigai. It's basically a framework for finding your true reason for being. So let's get right into it.
First, let's talk about something I think we all know way too well. That feeling of Sunday night dread. And then bam, the sound of that Monday morning alarm clock. It's this universal sense of being stuck, right? Just stuck in a cycle that feels impossible to escape.
I mean, does that hit home? The feeling that you're just going through the motions, trading all your precious time for a paycheck, but without any real, genuine purpose or joy in what you do.
And it feels like this, doesn't it? Just pure frustration. That feeling of being just another cog in the machine, trading your actual life for a wage. This deep, profound dissatisfaction, that's the exact problem we're going to tackle today.
But what if there was a way out? A way to find a path that not only pays the bills, but actually fills you up with energy and purpose? Well, guess what? There is. And it has a name.
And that name is Ikigai. It's a Japanese concept, and it literally translates to a reason for being. Think of it like a formula, a map for discovering what truly drives you. You know, the very thing that makes you want to jump out of bed, totally excited for the day ahead.
So, how does this whole thing work? Well, the Ikigai model is actually beautifully simple. It's built on 4 overlapping circles. We're going to walk through each one, piece by piece, to see how they all come together to paint the full picture.
Okay, so circle number 1 is all about what you truly love. These are the things that just make you feel alive, right? The activities where time just seems to melt away. Maybe it's playing an instrument, or coding, or getting your hands dirty in the garden. It's your genuine, undiluted passion. Next up, we've got the second circle. What you are good at. These are your skills, your talents, the things that just come naturally to you. And a really great way to figure these out is to just think about what your friends and family are always asking you for help with. That right there, that's a huge clue. Now, when these first 2 circles overlap, what you love and what you're good at, that's where you find your passion. You're doing something that you love and you're amazing at it, and it feels incredible. But there's usually a catch. It doesn't always pay the bills. And that brings us to our third and super crucial circle, what you can be paid for. This one is the reality check. It's all about understanding what skills and services the world, the market, actually values enough to pay for. So when what you're good at meets what you can be paid for, you've got a profession. And honestly, this is where so many of us live. We're competent, we're getting paid, but we often feel, well, empty, bored, uninspired, and totally disconnected from any real sense of passion. The final piece of our puzzle is the 4th circle, what the world needs. This is all about your contribution. It's about using your unique talents to help other people, to solve a problem, to make some kind of positive impact on the world, no matter how big or small. Okay, so now that we have all 4 of our circles laid out, we can start to see where things go wrong, where these common imbalances pop up. A lot of people find themselves living in the overlap of just 2 or 3 of these circles, and that leads to a life that just feels fundamentally off. So, for example, if you're doing what you love and it's something the world needs, you have a mission. You feel amazing and fulfilled, but you're probably broke. On the flip side, if you're getting paid to do something the world needs, you have a vocation. You're comfortable for sure, but you might feel this deep sense of emptiness. Like, is this really it?
See, living in any of these outer intersections is like trying to sit on a wobbly 3-legged stool. Yeah, you might be able to balance for a little while, but it's just not sustainable in the long run. You've either got purpose without any money, or you've got money without any real meaning. It's a total imbalance.
So if living on the edges just creates this imbalance, where do we find that real, lasting fulfillment? Where's that sweet spot that lets us not just get by, but to actually, truly thrive? So where does the magic really happen? Well, it happens where all 4 of these essential parts of life finally come together. The magic happens right here, in the very center. It's where what you love, what you're good at, what you can be paid for, and what the world needs, all of it, overlaps. This is the absolute heart of the Ikigai model. This glowing center, this perfect harmony of passion, skill, market value, and contribution, this is Ikigai. It's that beautiful balance of satisfaction and stability. It is the powerful, motivating reason you get out of bed every single morning. So, how do you even begin to find your Ikigai?
Look, it's not about making some massive, life-altering change overnight. It's a journey of discovery. Just start by locating yourself on this map. Which 2 or 3 circles are you living in right now? Then, figure out what the missing piece is and start consciously focusing your energy there. If you're lacking passion, carve out some time to explore your interests. If you need to contribute, look for small ways to help out with causes you care about. It's all about taking small, deliberate steps toward that center.
It's absolutely a journey, not some kind of quick fix, but the map itself is incredibly clear. When you find your center, you really do find your life.
So I'll leave you with this question to think about. Looking at the map of your own life, your own potential, which circle are you going to explore first?